Rivers could be a free play, fires end zone, it is caught! Tyrell Williams for the Chargers touchdown!
Hello Fantasy Faithfuls and welcome to Fantasy Snapshot, where I'm looking at Tyrell Williams. Williams is facing the Seattle Seahawks in Week 9. The Seahawks give up 26.8 points on average to wide receivers, which makes them 7th in the league in this regard. The Chargers have the 14th best schedule for receivers going forward, so middle of the pack. Looking at his receiving, he is a left side of the field type of guy. His most targeted deep zone is the deep left with a huge amount of targets, 14%, which is one of the highest in the entire NFL. Which is perfect, as this is the side of the field the Seahawks have given up most yards to over the 2018 season. The left is not where he excels though. That is over the middle, where he's very reliable, catching over half the deep targets and a massive 83% of passes below 15 yards from the line of scrimmage. The deep middle will be where he will have to take control to be good in this game. The Seahawks give up a catch to every other target over the deep middle, and this is also the zone they give up most yards to per catch. A deadly weapon for the Chargers in general, and a zone where Williams can exploit the defense. Because it's also in the middle he's most productive. The zones where he gains most yards per catch are from the short and deep middle, so all in all, almost perfect synergy, but the targeting could have been a little bit better. For his one-game floor, he is just above the league average of 1.9 points, but his ceiling, thanks to his 2 high-scoring games, is almost twice as high as the league average of 9.4. His touchdown rate over the last 3 years has been 7.0, which is amazing, but with the lack of targets, this number does not provide any consistency. So far, the Chargers are averaging 17 targets to receivers. Combine that with the Seahawks giving up 21 targets to opposing receivers each game, and that Williams gets around 23% of all wide receiver targets in Los Angeles, and we have a projected targets of 4 with 3 receptions. Looking at this game, the Chargers are playing away from home, which is not ideal for Williams. However, they are playing outdoors, which suits him extremely well, with him scoring way above his average outdoors compared to in a dome. Add that he also scores more points against winning teams, and you got a good mix. His risk factor lands at 72% this week. This is not a massive number for a wide receiver, as they tend to have higher risk than running backs, for instance. But to put the risk into perspective, we need his Week 9 score projection, which is a solid 11.6 fantasy points. So, in conclusion, Williams is on a high-powered offense against a team that do give up a lot of yards to players with his attributes. What scares me about him is the lack of wide receiver targets for the Chargers and a low floor. He's only a bye-week sub for me and not a must-start. Let me know what plays you would like to see next week, or if you have any start-sit questions for Week 9 in the comments below.
Rivers has time, Rivers going deep, and Rivers has a receiver, Tyrell Williams, and he'll score!
Hello Fantasy Faithful, I hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to check out more of them right here and here. In case you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat.